What's going on, everyone? So today we're going to talk about the major layoffs that keep happening in 2024, and is it a sign of recession? Um, to be honest, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion and show y'all the studies and research that's been going on with the company that's been doing the major layoffs. Now, is it a sign of recession? Of course, CNN, they did an article about it, indication of a recession. Now, if you don't know what a recession or a depression is, recession is just a duration where a few months and or a couple years that we have a declining economy. A depression is when it's widespread unemployment, significant drop of GDP, or it's very it's long term. So one is short term, one is long term. Now, what comes first in a recession? What now? Which one comes first, the recession or the major layoff? Now, it's pretty much go hand in hand. And recently, we've been having a bunch of major layoffs in the industry across the board. Now, there's many reasons why there is a major layoff for these companies, and one of the reasons why they have these major layoffs is company relocation. So if you're paying attention to the industry, a lot of companies are coming to Texas. A lot of companies are moving out of California. So with that move, there's a majority of the time there's a major layoff. Number two, businesses closing. So if businesses are closing, that means that they're gonna do a major layoff. Their business closing. LL Flooring had a are closing, so they have a major layoff. Cost reduction measure is another one. So that's just in the name. A merger, acquisition, decreased operation, outsourcing option, loss of fundings, seasonality, and project canceling, increase of technology advancement like AI. These are all indications of a major layoff is going to happen in that company. Now, Shell did a major layoff. They did a 20% workforce reduction target exploration, and that affects the local Houston area because majority of these jobs are in the Houston area, and that's going to cause a minor recession in the area because 9,000, 20,000 employees is going to hurt people looking for jobs. They're not going to all be able to find a job. Some of them's going to have to call bankruptcy, and it's just going to be a struggle for a bunch of people. Now, here's a list of companies just in 2024 that did a major layoff. And LL Flooring laid off 2,000 employees. Telia laid off 3,000 employees. Mass Orange, 759. Edward Life Science is a company that deals with, in the medical field, with equipment and catheters, and they're in the healthcare sector. And they did a 540 employee realignment layoff. And IBM did 1,000 people layoff. That's a lot of people in 2024 that has been done a layoff, and I don't think it's gonna slow down. I think more and more companies are going to start doing more layoffs. Now, is it gonna be a good thing? I I think there's gonna be a major layoff, and it's gonna cause issues, and we're gonna start seeing a recession. Is a recession gonna be a good thing for us to do a major reset for everyone? No, I think we're gonna have a major layoff, and according to labor and statistics, the unemployment rate is starting to go up. And with the unemployment rates going up, companies starting to do major layoffs, meaning there's not as many jobs going to be available, which means this is a good sign that we're going to head into a recession and maybe into a depression if it gets bad enough. Now, if there's more job opportunity opens that these people can go back to work, that yes, we're gonna be able to avoid the recession. But is a recession going to happen or a depression? I think a recession will happen. Maybe not the rest of 2024. Maybe midway in 2025, whenever the after fact effect happens. So it takes a while for a recession to happen. So all these major layoffs will happen, and then I think about 6 months, 7 months, when people get behind on their bills and can't catch up again, that's whenever we're gonna start seeing the higher um, mortgage rate failure. And with the market how it is right now, I think with even nurses are starting to lose their job. Texas Children in Houston laid off a bunch of nurses, and they are lucky that they'll be able to find a job faster than most people. But if it was another field like oil and gas, well, those people are not going to be able to find jobs as fast. And that is going to cause a recession or in Houston, where a lot of people start losing their jobs. A lot of people are going to be look for what you call opportunities, but with hiring process slower, with the accordance to labor from the government, labor and statistics, it shows that they are hiring for people for lower wages now. So with lower wages shows that it's a swing back to employers to offer what they want to offer instead of the person coming on, the hiree, demanding his salary. So with that being said, weak employment, major layoffs, I believe in 2025 we should start seeing a recession. I could be wrong, but with all these major layoffs, with the weakening of the housing market, and that the government is trying to lower the interest rate to avoid this recession. Will it be fast enough is the question. I think if they lower it faster, it should avoid any major problems. But hey, this is the government we're talking about. They don't move very fast. So let's stay tuned. Maybe we will avoid the recession, but with all these major layoffs and employment taking a while for these people, I think we will hit a recession in 2024, end of 2024, or in mid 2025, just because of the delay in labor and people are not getting jobs and the housing market is crashing, unless interest rates catch up fast enough. All right, that's my opinion. Like, subscribe to my video.